You and I have spoken often about the future, and I noted some quotes from you recently when it comes to the future of work. In the next 30 years, the world will see much more pain than happiness, is one thing that you said. And that was involving the idea of how work is going to change and how conceivably the social fabric will change. That doesn't sound good to me.
Well, every technology revolution will cause social instability. The first technology revolution, I say, caused World War I. Second technology revolution caused World War II. This is the third technology revolution. People are already unhappy because a lot of machine learning, artificial intelligence killing a lot of jobs. People start to worry. The background, the education background, if you're not innovative enough, if you're not like a creative enough, your job will be taken away by a lot of machines. So this is the challenge. So it's the third technology revolution we may cause the third world war. What's the third world war? We should be the war if the human being do not have the same target, the one target, like poverty, disease, environment, human being gonna have problems. So I think the good thing is that technology is gonna improve people's life. The bad thing is technology is killing a lot of jobs. People may live in a different way. So this is something that I worry about in the next 30 years.
As you should. This would seem to be a huge challenge. I could think, for example, of social stability in your own country, where tens of millions of people are employed in industries where eventually a robot might be able to do it. What's going to happen to those jobs?
That's why we should have to do the globalization. You have to, if a small business...
Everybody's going to be a small business, Jack?
Yeah,
I mean, really? Everybody's going to do their own thing?
In the last 20 years, or last 200 years, I would say, it's like an industry period. Large scale standardization is the model. Next 100 years, personalized, custom-made is the future. So I think the challenge of this technology is to a lot of big companies. So how we can empower the small business. If the small business, normally they can only sell things to their village or their own county or even their city. With the power of the internet, we can help them sell across the board. So I met a young man in Peru. He said he's only 24 years old. He never thought his product would be so popular in New Zealand, in Australia, in China. Now his company grew from 6 people to 60 people. So
what does he sell?
I don't know what he sells. He said he's so excited, and he said something that his people, his neighborhood, wow, this is things that I've seen every day. But people in New Zealand, Australia, and China say, we love it. Because they have never seen this kind of designing things. So this is what I think. The way to figure out the job creation, one of the best ways is to helping small business to sell their local products across the board. And we have to prepare now, because next 30 years is going to be painful.
It's going to be painful.
Very painful.
Because of the changes that are going to
change
take
of
place.
The technology, change of the
robots. You're going to have a lot of people with a lot of time on their hands too.
Well, the other thing people will be interested.
Now, they might want to spend it on Alibaba watching movies and buying things, but
well, believe it or not, I think next 30 years people only work 4 hours a day and maybe 4 days a week. People say, wow, what are they going to do? My grandfather worked 16 hours a day in the farmland to dig in. He thinks he's very busy. We work 8 hours, 5 days a week. We think we are very busy. By the next 30 years, people only work 4 hours. And normally in your life, normal people visit like 30 places. 30 years later, they will probably visit 300 places. So there will be mobile population. So stop globalization. It's impossible. The only thing is that how can we make the globalization more inclusive, the trade more inclusive, knowledge more inclusive? This is how we can dealing with the instability of the world.
These are all very important issues, but a lot of them do come back to politics. They come back to governments and the willingness to invest and the willingness to make hard choices. I'm not seeing a lot of those hard choices made right now in the world.
This is why I'm traveling, talking to all the government, the state leaders, and telling them moving fast. If they do not move fast, it's going to be trouble. So when we see something is coming, you have to prepare now. My belief is that you have to repair the roof while it is still sunshine.
Do you think the machines will win?
My mission?
The machines overall.
The machines? No, human will win.
They will.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Machine is good in knowledge, but human beings are good at the wisdom. So that is why I'm encouraging a lot of government and talking to a lot of government officers, pay special attention to the education system. If you want, the machine is going to be smarter than human being. This is for sure. All right, I'm a guarantee. Because the day when we design the machine, we know machine is powerful, stronger than us. When we design the trains and buses, we know machine is going to run faster than us. When we have the computers, we have to know that machine is going to be smarter than us. But the human being, they are not only smart, they have the wisdom.
And so artificial intelligence will never have wisdom?
No.
No.
No. It's about a value, it's about wisdom, it's about experience. It's about the user experience. It's about your life experience. So I don't think the artificial intelligence is going to replace the wisdom. Artificial intelligence is going to be very smart. So between the smart and the wisdom, smart people know what you want. Wise people knows what they don't want.
I just continue to wonder what that world will look like over the next 30 years
It's
and whether
going to
we
be
can
painful.
Sometimes I feel like